Alrighty all, welcome back to Z Grill's Taste the Smoke. Of course, my name is Tommy. Today's show is going to be Halloween themed. It is going to be a dead man's chest made out of pork ribs. And if you are looking to stun your guests this Halloween, this is definitely going to be the show for you. I've already got 2 racks here on the board. I've had them out now, bringing them up to room temperature. There is nothing too special about these racks. And really, because we are making a dead man's chest, in other words, we are going to use these as the ribs. There's not really much prep to do. We can remove these membranes on the back. And to do that, as you see, is very easy using the back end of a spoon. Now, I like to go from the middle. Once you can reach through to the back end, just pull straight up. Alrighty, so you've got the ribs pretty cleaned up. Again, you don't have to go crazy cleaning them up for this recipe. Grab your favorite rib rub. I am going to use an Uncle Steve shake. Now you can do this an hour or 2 before you fire the ribs up on the pit. Basically what the rub is going to do there is it is going to suck the moisture out of the ribs, and that is a good thing. And I do believe I am going to do a no wrap rib. And also, if you wanted to use a binder, if you're used to using a binder, please go ahead and do so. Also, if you do not have this rub, just use your favorite rub. So look, we've got our ribs all cleaned up. Now let's get on over to my Z, because we got to get that fired up as this sits and rests, and we are going to set the temp on the Z to 250 degrees. So always remember, when you fire up your Z, it is good practice to open up the hood, let all that smoke dissipate. When it is done dissipating, you can shut the hood, and at that point bring your temperature up to the 250 Fahrenheit. So as noted, once your pit hits that set temp, in this case 250 Fahrenheit, we will get the ribs on. At this point, we will wait about 2 hours. At that time, I will bring you back and we will give it a little bit of a spritz. And just like that, we have hit that 2-hour mark. And basically what we are going to do here is we are going to spritz the ribs down with a 50-50 water and apple cider vinegar. If you didn't have apple cider vinegar, you can go straight water. It really makes no difference. But I got to tell you, as I look the ribs over, as I spritz them down, I am taken aback by that pullbacks on the bones. Remember, we did not clean up these ribs too much. I mean, what we are going to use them for on today's show, they are going to be absolutely perfect. And I can guarantee you they are going to be packed with some moisture, and the color looks absolutely incredible. So I am definitely digging that. What we are going to do here, we are going to shut it back down and basically let them run for another hour. At that time, I'll bring you back. We will get a temperature on the ribs, and they should be pretty close to that 185, 190 mark. At that point, we may boat them, or we just may let them run right to the end. Other than that, I'll see you guys in a bit. So we have reached that 4-hour mark, and getting a temp check tells us we are right at that 194, 195. That is going to be absolutely perfect. We are good to go. So basically what we are going to do here is I've got some BBQ sauce. I've added just a tad of red dye in. That is going to give us the effect that we are looking for. So all you want to do here is let those ribs run at 250. Get some of that BBQ sauce on. You do not have to get the bottoms, just hit the tops. And you certainly don't want to miss any ribs, that is for sure. Once you get those ribs all brushed in that BBQ sauce, you can shut it down. We are going to let it go for about another 10 minutes or so. At that time, I am going to bring you guys back. I will get the ribs off, I will set it up, and I will show you our Halloween dead man's chest display. Alrighty, all this one's gonna come in right at that 4 hours and 20-minute mark. We've got that barbecue sauce nice and tacked up. I'll get the ribs off. I am gonna get them on a board. I'll let those rest. In the meantime, I wanna take you in the house real quick. I gotta show you how I make the heart. And then I gotta set the whole thing up. At that time, I'll bring you guys back. Alrighty, all, and here we are, dead man's chest. Now look, it took me about maybe 5-6 minutes to set this up, and you can set it up any way you want. If you want to pre-cut out the ribs and kind of line them like that, you certainly can do that. I thought best to show it whole like this, so that is the way I went. And I can tell you, man, it is as creepy as it looks, but I can also tell you it is damn good eats. Let's go on in. Because you know we got to get that taste test off, and cheers. Alrighty, also here you go, man. This is you know, this is as tasty as it looks. I mean, it is your basic rib, but it is fixed up for Halloween here, and I definitely, this cook was a lot of fun for me to do. I am going to leave this whole for the kids next door to come home and let them pick at it from there. Do not forget, Z-Grills will have this whole cook blogged out. Also, do not forget the webpage, the Facebook account, also the Instagram, and of course this YouTube channel. You follow all them, and Z-Grills will have you smoking, have you grilling all year long. So look, I'm going to close out this show, man. This is the dead man's chest right here, pork ribs, and this was certainly a fun cook. All the information on this cook is going to be down in the description. Again, my name is Tommy. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Don't forget to get outside, fire up those Z-Grills so you could taste the smoke, and until next time, we will see you soon.